I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Colin, and in this video I will tell you how I spent $50,000 in the Bitcoin dip and what I spent it on, and obviously why. So this is the first time for me buying a dip this big with such a large investment, and the reason is everybody's fearful, so I'm buying. That's usually the saying, right? You should buy when people are fearful, and when people are greedy, you should sell. Easier said than done, quite difficult. As you can see, the entire market is red. Obviously, yesterday was the big Bitcoin correction where it basically dropped all the way from, what was it, 57k to 45k, then jumped back up, and it has been around 48 to 47 ever since. Obviously, this super destabilized the market, right? All the coins went basically on sale, and I was waiting to make my move to expand my portfolio. Of course, I bought 5 coins for about $10,000 each, all with a very specific reason. In this video, I will tell you why, what I did, and what I'm looking for specifically. Nothing in this video is financial advice, it is for entertainment purposes only. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that like button. If you already a subscriber, I do appreciate it a lot. I always see hundreds of likes, and it makes me super happy to see that, guys. That you guys promote my content, help at least spread the word, and are very enthusiastic. Subscribe if you haven't. All right, first coin. What are we going to do? So I'm going to start with Gala right here. So I bought $10,000 worth of Gala. The reason why specifically is that I wanted to buy it here. I was literally looking at the chart when it was on 38 cents. I chickened out. I woke up the next morning. It was around 60. Was that this day? Yeah, I think so. And I was like, fuck me, like I could have made such a crazy move there, but I didn't. So I've been looking at this project for quite a long time. It just never felt like the right moment, which is usually when you should take action. Just go with it. All my investments are into the gaming space because that's where I'm most active, specifically with my NFTs, but also with everything in general in the crypto space. I don't really go too much into layer protocols or anything like that because I don't think there's a lot of scalability. Unless it's about speed, then obviously I'm interested because I think the Ethereum network, the fees, the speed, all those things are to be reconsidered or reinvented, make more efficient. Anyway, I took Gala Games specifically because they are obviously very heavily invested into the gaming. If you look at what they have so far and the journey they have gone through, exponential, right? Basically what I'm looking forward on this dip is just to buy. I don't have to buy super bargain, right? I don't have to buy here. I'm just buying this dip, and I just am looking forward to take a 25% return on my investment in a couple of weeks time. So there's no rush. It can take until the end of the year. That's okay. But I put down 50,000 in total, and I'm looking for maybe a 12.5 to 25k return, right? So that's 25 to 50% return addition. So basically, this came from about 70, slowly lowered again after like a huge run, and now it's quite low. So I bought in actually on about 45. So right here, 45.2. It went a little bit lower, and then it went up. So I think I had the right moment. We'll see what the future holds, right? It's not on a day's process, but I like this because it's like a group of games that have the options there. So that's the first one that I picked with Gala Games, right? The second one that I went with is Decentraland. Basically because on the metaverse spectrum, they have been one of the leaders, right? Not because I'm super interested in Decentraland, not because I have followed it. I just assume that the performance will return, right? That's the only reason. I've never even visited their website. This will be my first time. I've never even looked at this. So this is basically just off the chart, the hype, the established project already, right? So basically I'm expecting it. So if it's like fluctuating around 4 here, it drops to 3. I got in today, again, same time, probably like 320. I will show you the sheet with the prices in a second, yeah. So I might want to keep all the projects open actually. Where's Gala? Little up, little down, Elrond, Gala, right here. So I'm just going to keep all of them open so we can see where I purchased. So probably I purchased somewhere here, maybe here, and it's been on the uptrend, same as Gala, right? If you look at the last day. So I just bought Decentraland just because I think it's one of the bigger projects. If you go, so one chart I often look at, or one category. So I go to the category of gaming, right? Not metaverse, just gaming. And Decentraland is the biggest on the market cap, just above Axie Infinity, right? So that's one thing I picked up. I used actually this overview primarily when I was selecting my coins. I didn't want to do like 10 projects of 5k each. I just wanted to have big chunks in big coins. So these are all, I think, top 100 coins-ish. They're all major projects. The reason is I'm not looking to trade these coins quickly, right? They're part of my hold portfolio, which is looking at least a longer term. When I put them in my main portfolio, which is more like a play portfolio, I switch these coins every week, right? And that's not something I'm looking to do here specifically. So we got Decentraland. What else do we got? We got Sandbox for the exact same reason. Not because I'm a huge fan of Sandbox. I love what they're doing, but I don't really keep that much up to date because usually when I play around with flipping my coins, these projects are just too big to continuously flip, right? But again, same thing. It went for a correction according to the Bitcoin dip. The chart looks almost the same as Decentraland, right? These charts are almost identical. You see? So I assume that the performance in terms of recovery will also be, look, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 day, right? Extremely similar behavior, right? Even with Gala, so all these three are extremely similar, the patterns in the market, because they just bounce off the traction of Bitcoin. So what I'm looking to do is when the market recovers, if the market recovers, have huge profits there, obviously. So we got Gala, Sandbox, Decentraland. Then I made like a more of a personal decision. Now, before we go to the personal decision, let's go back to the top 100, because I chose something that I usually wouldn't choose, but perfectly, because I recently heard it. I chose Hedera, so H-bar. I chose H-bar specifically because of the huge dip that it was on, right? So it took about a 50% cut in the dip with not a single strong moment of recovery when I purchased. So I purchased it somewhere here, so it was just like on the first leg up. With a 5 billion market cap, I think it still has a lot of room to grow. When I was looking at the website specifically, so this was the only project I actually researched before I bought it, because all the other ones I just bought it because I already knew them, right? Because I'm very much involved into the gaming. And you might say, oh, how don't you know H-bar? Like, it's such a big project. It's just not something I'm super interested in. The website looks boring as fuck, right? It's just more of a speed kind of thing. But as I said, when we look at layer protocols, anything that reduces gas fees, anything that increases speed and efficiency, I'm interested in once I have a bigger portfolio. So my portfolio at the moment is about $200,000, right? So I'm looking, when I have like $500,000 in my portfolio, I might put some 10Ks into layer 2 protocols, but that's more longer term. And I still like to play, and to play you need money, right? Because I like to be actively investing in my spare time. So transaction per second, 10,000 compared to 312. The fees are ridiculously low. It is super fast confirmations that come through, and it's super energy efficient. So this is obviously a big one, together with these two at the top, where I was like, man, this project, I've heard the name a lot of times. Now I went through the white paper, right? The white paper, again, same as the website, is really fucking boring, as you can see, right? There's no images, nothing like that, but they have all the papers, if you go here, right, separate. So it's like a huge project, right? 22 pages just on the tokens and everything related to it. I didn't go through all of that. I just did some background information, research, and that's it. My favorite pick of the day, which is basically coin 5, was Falcon Forged. Yeah. So basically what happened was I got into Falcon on the spike when Alex Becker announced it. So that was about $14, I believe. Is that already that long ago? Yeah, it's right here. So this day, so Alex Becker tweeted here and then bang, it shot up. So I think he made the tweet around here on 10th. I bought in on 14, but I was trying to be really fast because this was only like, I think like maybe he made the tweet on 12, whatever. So I was like within 10 minutes, it just shot up like crazy to like 22. See, bang. So I got in on 14. I already took profit at 20 because for me, as I said, I'm not a long-term investor usually. When I see like 80% profit, I'm just gonna take it. I take a lot of profit, put it into stable coins, wait until the dip. The problem is I'm impatient, so usually I take it out of the stable coins, play around with it, which I shouldn't. So this time, obviously, I had my 50K ready and was ready to make the move on the major dip. So it went for a Binance listing, so that's why you have the all-time high here. It's not specifically because the project did anything crazy. Of course, they have been, it's like a collection of games. They have extremely big partnerships. A lot of people talking about it, but now they had such a big correction. So I was like, okay, the correction from like 46 to 37 has to happen because people take profit. Then on the correction, it dumped to 28, but then again today, it dumped to 22. And I was like, now I gotta make my move, right? So I bought 10K at about 23, I think, somewhere here. And it has been a little shaky ever since. But I assume that the recovery for Falcon will be really, really good. So nothing to be afraid of there. What I, in addition, wanted to get was Luna, right? But it hasn't dumped that much anymore. So after, I think, the big dump, it was like the biggest recovery. So here there was like a dump, and then it had like an insane recovery, and it didn't dump that much thereafter. So it went to like 65, whether the low here is 54. That's like 50% difference, right? Like somewhere right here. Where I was like, I might lay off Luna for now. Also, I didn't have any more money, right? So I did have an additional 5,000, I think, but I put that in BUSD just for because I don't have any project to put it towards right now. So that's in BUSD. I have 5 projects: Vulcan, HBAR, Sandbox, Decentraland, West. Gala's right here. Okay, so I bought 49K total, including like 5K BUSD, so 54K. Gala at 0.44. So 0.44, 0.449. So that was probably 3 p.m. Yeah, somewhere around here. So then after that it dipped, right? And then now it's up again. So I'm already in the profits there. Very, very small, right? Not considerable, but 0.44. So that would be 449 is already 10%. So we're heading into the right direction. Okay, Pyre, I think I messed up a little. Now it's up, but before it went down when I bought it on 23.6. So probably around the same time. It was all like around 3 p.m. my time. So 23.6 around here, and then it went down, and now it's up again to 24.7 already. So that's good. Let me reload. Now it's down again. See? So it went up, and then it went down again a little. So it's very shaky, very shaky. Sand 516, 525 at the moment. So again around this period here, and then it dipped after I just purchased it. 342 for Mana, 359. So 342 exactly, probably on the second time it hit 342. Yeah, right here. So it wasn't the 1 p.m., it was the 3 p.m. And then HBAR was the last one that I added for 0.257, and right now it's 0.2635, a very, very minor gains. But I was like perfectly on time on the last leg, basically. I did buy that one a little later. That's why probably I bought it right here. It's like an hour difference because I had to research the white paper and shit, which took some time. So that's basically all the coins I've bought. Not financial advice, just my opinion, me doing stupid things. But I think in my situation, it's a wise decision. This is my first time buying the dip. which means that I will make a playlist series out of buying the dip and see how much return we get over the next day, week, 2 weeks, month, however long I decide to keep these coins. So far it's looking quite good. I've never bought the dip really ever, maybe with 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, never this much, because 50,000 at this point is about, well, 55,000 is about 1.1 Bitcoin, right? So that's quite a large sum of money for me at least, and I hope everything works out well. We'll have to see how the market recovers my 5 coins for $50,000. Let me know if I did the right thing. Express your opinion in the comments down below. Did I do the right thing? Should I have picked something else? What do you reckon? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more content, because I'll be releasing an update on these 5 coins very, very soon. Hit that bell notification button and you'll get notified when I do upload that video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.